What's going on, guys? I am live on YouTube and TikTok at the same time, and what we're going to do today is make some really dope pulses for trailers, because sync music is what we do. So I'm gonna go ahead and set this up. Yo, what's going on? What's going on, guys? Appreciate the likes. This was something I was doing for TikTok. Let's get rid of that. We're making pulses today. So if you guys have any questions about pulses, sync licensing, trailers, I'm in a cinematic mood today. So that's what we gonna do. It looks like I already, what is this? I'm using an old template because I didn't feel like making a new one. Templates will make you much faster and more efficient. Thanks for the likes, appreciate it. So what are you guys, I guess we're finishing up the day. So what are you guys up to? Rounding out the evening for me, everybody in the Midwest. I'm gonna start with Omnisphere. They got some third-party stuff I want to try for pulses. Pulses, like for a trailer, like it really gets the people going. So like that's what I'm gonna try to do today. Make sure this front-facing cameras. I got like 4 cameras on me right now. It's very there we go. Okay, so BPM bass. I think that's what we want right now. Let's sample some stuff. Hey, yo, what's going on? Am I on Twitch? I am actually on YouTube. What's this? What's my main instrument? My main instrument actually is this doohickey right here. My main instrument, trumpet. I was born a trumpet player, even though I wanted to play French horn when I was a kid, but they didn't have enough. They didn't have enough of those instruments, and so I got stuck with the trumpet, and I ended up liking it. So that's how we got here. BPM gated. What's that? So sometimes what I like to do with patches is I'll take a patch and I'll make it like, instead of using the bass as a bass, I'll use it as a lead, and vice versa. That one might work. That one's kind of quiet. We'll probably use this as like a top synth. Okay, it looks like that one's going to have to be... Let's try this. I'm going to use this one, but right now I want the bass. So I'm going to go into my sample libraries here, where I have a bunch of really cool stuff that's already pre-made. So for instance, I'm going to just type in pulses in my library. Death Grips would sample. Maybe. Okay, here we go. Here's what I'm looking for. We're looking for these pulses. Check these out. So I'm gonna sample through these and see which one would work best. It would be great if we could actually see what you're working on. If you want to see what I'm working on, you can come to my YouTube page, and I literally have the screen plastered on the screen. I guess, yeah. So go subscribe to my YouTube if you want to actually see what I'm doing. Ooh, that one's cool. I'm gonna take that one just for time's sake. So I'm gonna toss this here. I'm gonna mess with the pitch of the pattern so that we don't get into copyright issues. Oops. We want the tempo to be 90. We might even speed the sample up. Oh, it crashed. Oh no. I wonder why I did that. That's okay. We'll just pull back Ableton. What's going on, guys? Brandy, how you doing? Presets in Omnisphere? Yes, I was trying presets in Omnisphere, but it looks like, I don't know, maybe because I was running on Omnisphere, it crashed. So we're going to bring it back up. I'm going to talk. Change this to profile view so people on YouTube can see me. What up? Waiting for Ableton to load back up. Just loading the default set. What settings are for the pull tech trick? Okay, this is really cool because I just figured this out like a couple weeks ago. If you set the boost and the attenuate to the same number, you'll get that crazy funky curve that like cuts a lot of the mud out of your bass. So like set it to like either 30, depends on what bass you're trying to cut, but like 30, 60 or 100. I'll show you. Hold on, just as soon as this, actually I can show everybody on YouTube right now because console is independent. Oh, that's the wrong one. I need to show this one. This thing refuses to move. What's my favorite Taylor Swift song? Probably the one that I used to play in wedding bands all the time. What is that? Shake It Off? It's probably my favorite. Probably my favorite just because like I had to memorize it for playing live. Okay, there we go. There we go. We're back. We're back at it. I'm gonna show this back on Ableton. So if you want to check out the pull tech trick, I'm gonna show you. So what you do, I'm gonna pull up a pull tech on my console here. Let's go to equalization, and then the legacy is the one I use normally, I think. Yeah. So if you, and this is all recorded, so you can always check this out later if you don't have the time. But if you set your boost, I normally set it around 3 to 6, depending on how much boost I need, and then take the cut or the attenuate knob, and then set it to the exact same number, and set your CPS to either 30, 60, or 100, depending on what bass you're trying to cut and get that nice girthy analog shelf. From there, that's when the magic happens. So try that out. You don't have to use UAD plugins. I think Waves has a plugin like that as well. You can try it on that one. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It gives a lot of heavy low end to my tracks without making them sound muddy. What devices do you use on your master? Because I usually check in my car, AirPods, cheap speakers. There's a plugin that's on sale right now. I think it's like $40, and it emulates like your car, your phone, all that stuff on your master chain, so that you don't have to like export it every time and then go out to your car and then play it in your phone. You know what I'm saying? So like, check that out. Let me pull up my email because it's on Plugin Boutique. I think it's called Reference Mix or something like that. Hold on, let me see. Reference. Let me go to Plugin Boutique. I'm gonna show it. Plugin Boutique. There we go. Sound Toys has got some stuff on sale still too, which is nice. Nice. Where's it at? Because I just saw it. It's on sale right now. And I don't want to have to go through the whole entire net to find it either. I'm going to find it for you though. Can you do some videos on the difference between genres and the difference in mixing them? Sure. Yeah. That's awesome. That's a great video. Disco, for example. Yeah. So like, because I do work with sync licensing, like I have to like break those genres and things down all the time. So like, that's definitely something that we can do for sure. Okay. So let's go to, hold on a second. What's it called? It's called like Reference Mix. Let me just type in Google Reference Mix plugin and see if it comes up. It's like $30 right now. There it is. It's called Mix Checker. It's $70 on Sweetwater, but right now it is actually, let me actually type that in. It's like 40 or $30, $35. There it is. Cool. On Plugin Boutique. So if you have an account with them, they normally have the cheapest rates for plugins at all times. It's pretty wild. I'm gonna show it on YouTube so that you guys can see what it looks like. But it's called Mix Checker, and it's got something for mono. All you have to do is press a button. It looks like it's got hi-fi speakers, television is on here, ear pods, phone speakers, not Microsoft. What am I thinking of? Laptop speakers. You can test all of that without having to leave your house, which works for me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, go check that out. This is what it looks like. But like I was saying before, it's on sale. It looks like they have a demo too, which is nice. I'm going to do a video on this tomorrow because I'm definitely buying this. Because normally like I'm trying to like set my EQs and stuff like that. Hey, somebody bought the class. Awesome. And all that kind of stuff. And it works, granted, but like it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot. So highly recommend that plugin. How you get your music placed for an ad? You work with music libraries and or music supervisors. Those are not the gatekeepers, but those are your points of contact that we talk about in the class of how you get your music synced for ad placements. There's money in advertisement. There's a lot of money in advertisement. So definitely something I recommend for all artists. As mentioned before, most artists like get their biggest breaks on that stuff, believe it or not. So like, I highly recommend everybody go check that out. All right, we got another subscriber. Nice. Cool. So I'm gonna get back to what I was trying to do in the first place while I was trying to stall here. We're gonna make some cool sound design stuff. So let me pull up my cinematic stuff, and we're gonna make some pulses. So I don't remember which pulse I had, so I'm going to have to start over again, which is okay because we barely started in the first place. This one's cool. It's all good. That's what I'm here to do. I'm here to help. I'm gonna have to ask you guys for some help on video ideas for YouTube as well, because long form, I hate long form videos because like I have to sit here and go through like 8 minutes of footage just so I can get a 2-second answer, which is why I love teaching on TikTok. But say la vie. Ooh. Yeah, I like that one. Let's use this one. So first, as you can see here, I have the loop. I'm going to set the BPM to the appropriate length, which is, no, we don't want swing, we want tempo. It's 90 beats per minute. Just bought your place for the tutorials. Dope. Okay, awesome. I just got a notification for that. Appreciate the ticket follow. We're going to be getting into all kinds of stuff. I'm going to break down some of the tracks that I've actually gotten synced. It's going to be pretty fun. I think I don't know how many spots there are left, but I'm glad you copped one. Ken Griffin, if you're in the chat, appreciate you, fam. Is FL Studio compatible with MacBook? Yes, it is. Quite indeed it is. Now, I'm not sure about the MacBook M1s. I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is, or I would have seen somebody complaining about it. But all third-party plugins are not completely ready for MacBooks yet. So like if you have some like straggler plugins, make sure they can work. All right, let's change some pitches on this. Let's go up a fifth. Do I make hip hop beats? I make all kinds of stuff. I make hip hop. I make trap. I make what else do I make? Polka. I make cinematic music. I do all kinds of stuff. Dun, 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 dun. Let's do that. That's a simple melody. Bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Let's go down 3 semitones, I think. Nope. Let's figure that out. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum. Let's use the flat 2. I'm obsessed with flat 2. How much do you make roughly through the year? Contracts with sync music. This year I made about 50K. But that always is flexible, and I expect to make more because sync music is compound interest. So like the more music I have out there, the more chances I have to get placed because I'm continuously making more. Make sense? And with this sound effect stuff, we should be looking at some higher revenue next year as well, or this year as well. But this is not a get rich quick scheme. I kid you not. It took me a year to get my first placement, and I'm in year 4/5. So like, don't quit your day job unless you know somebody. I definitely advise everybody to work through sync while they're like part-time until stuff starts ramping up. Makes the most sense fiscally. So we got our new pulse melody here. I'm going to add some distortion. Use my favorite It's my fave. Now this is like a super secret setting that I like to use. Okay, so we got that. And now I'm going to add a compressor just to tighten it up a little bit, just a little bit. Give it some more saturation. Hopefully you guys can hear this over the phone. Oh, that's too much. I think it's moving too much. Let's simplify this a bit. If you want to see my screen, go check out my YouTube. Literally exactly what I'm doing is being broadcast right now. It might be a couple seconds, or yeah, a couple seconds behind, but like you can see exactly what I'm doing on there. Hey, Kid Feeder Beats is on there. What up, fam? I see you. Appreciate you coming to the live and subscribing. So we got the pulse now. I think this works. I'm gonna add a sausage fattener to it. I'm lazy and I don't want to look for the one I have in my library, so I'm just gonna pull it from another preset that I have. Woo. So let's add some more texture to these things. Eduardo, appreciate the subscribe, fam. That's kind of cool. Can I add that? Maybe. We're in the key of F. What if I speed it up? Nah. We need something ominous. Let's see what else we got in here. I got all kinds of samples. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. I'm gonna make these even shorter. Nice little trick I learned through Ableton. You can shorten the transients, which makes stuff sound really, really sharp. Yes, the YouTube name is exactly the same. So if you just type in xJ_Will or just xJ-Will, you should find me. Oh, you know what's cool too about Ableton is the grooves. So like I can put in a different groove. Let's try this one. That's dope. Hey Chadwick, what up? Now I'm curious if I throw a what is it called? Altar Boy on this. Is it going to mess with it? I'm making weird pulses for trailers. Oh snap. Hey, you found me. Mac the Joker's in the house. What up? Yeah, it's a little behind TikTok. It's a little behind TikTok. I think it's like maybe 20 to 30 seconds. And that latency is just because like I got all these devices plugged up and TikTok's the quickest because it's plugged up to my phone, which has a direct line to the internet. I'm talking about making weird pulse sounds. But what I want to do is take this up an octave. It doesn't seem to be registering. I love using Little Altar Boy to oops. Make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. I love using Altar Boy for creating harmony. I really do. Pulses. So a pulse is just like a heartbeat, right? Where's the YouTube at? YouTube is at actually, if you just go to my bio and click the camera button, not the camera button, what the Instagram button, it'll lead you straight to my YouTube. But people use this kind of stuff in trailers all the time. All the time. I need glasses from TikTok. What up, guys? What's going on? Appreciate you subscribing. If you guys want longer form content on stuff I'm doing here or a video that you might see on TikTok, type it in here. I'll make a appreciate it. New subscriber. Type it in one of these chats. I have a notepad, so I can start making videos that are longer, that maybe go a little bit more in depth in certain things that you guys want to know about. Let me know. I feel like there's something else I can do with this pulse. So there's a VST called Signal. C power chord. We're in the key of F. If you're hearing the C power chord, it's probably coming from the Little Altar Boy. Because I have it. What is it doing on Little Altar Boy? It is, yeah, 7 semitones up. So, a fifth, right? 7 semitones a fifth. Somebody count them. All right, so I'm going to use not exhale, Signal. This one's one of my faves for like pulses. So I'm like stacking a bunch of sounds on top of them so that you can have more texture and things to go from. The notification. Oh, I need to change the notification. I'm going to have so obviously, like, I'm a huge nerd, so I'm going to use like DBZ sounds for like subscribers and stuff like that. It's going to be awesome. I just haven't had the time to do it yet, or to make the samples. So like stuff like that is trying to make the channel personal. What's going on, guys, on TikTok? Let me know if there's any questions you guys have on sync. Likewise with everybody in the chat on YouTube. Appreciate you guys here. I don't know why this thing takes so long to load. I really don't. But it really kills my vibe. I can still play stuff, but like, does that matter? I know, man. Like this is me. This is me. Do I have an email to send samples to? Sure, I guess if you want. I'll mess with them on live for sure. My email is info@behrproductions.com. BEHR, like the paint. Yeah, for sure. I just don't know what to make videos on, because like, honestly, man, like, I'm here for like, hey, I need to know how to do this. Here's how you do it. Not like, make sure you like and subscribe and make sure you do this, and then let me tell you about my life story, and now let me give you the answer. Like, I'm not for it. I really am not. I get it because they're trying to make their videos longer for ads, but like, it's just, it pisses me off when I'm trying to learn something on YouTube and I have to go through all that. And it's like, you could have told me that in 20 seconds. So like, if there's anything you guys want to go in more detail on, I'm thinking about doing reviews on here of different plugins. I think that'll be fun because that normally takes a little bit longer. What is sync? Sync is when you are synchronizing your music to picture and giving the license for a company to do so. All right, we're back in. I literally just started YouTube this year. So, like, I'm 4 days in, bro. It's this. The ideas are fresh. Let me just say that. Okay, so Signal is a really, really cool plugin that I like to use. That it doesn't emulate anything, but it gives you a lot of different options as far as pulses and things are concerned, which I really dig. Let me open up the bay here, and as you can see, there's a bunch of like different things that you can pull from to make noises, and they're all pitched, which is awesome. Appreciate it, fam. It is not just the clever way. I think it's the best and only way. Chadwick in the house. What up, bro? Something's peaking. Let me turn this down. It must be a resonant tone, because that sounds really, really sharp. Let's see what's going on here. Ugh, yeah, you hear that? So normally I don't mess with mixing, but you see that right there? That is a resonant tone, and we don't want those. I got one more I need to take care of. So this is, I need to do a TikTok on this, because like this is one of the first tricks I learned about mixing. That's what people hear. They don't understand why they hear it, but it's super duper annoying. It's called a resonant frequency. And when that happens, it's, yeah, you're right, it's a G. This guy. I need to make some sound effects so that every time he gets a gets a note right, I can go. Ew. Lovely mic. This mic is the Aston Element. Looks like this. For everybody watching on TikTok and at home, it is a dynamic. It is an active dynamic mic, and it's perfect for podcasting and things of such. I like that sound, but I don't like the rhythm. Messing with the knobs here. And of course, we got a little latency here. I allow for there to be latency. My computer can handle it, but what I like is for you guys to get the highest quality audio. So I'd sacrifice the play time. I mean, that's pretty much it. Pulses are cool, as long as they have a little bit of textural information. But after that, like they're meant to not do anything, which is kind of interesting. It builds tension. What's the Spotify picture behind me? The Spotify picture behind me. This one back here is for my wife got me that one. It's for like one of the artist projects I started. Try a reggae rhythm. It sounds like one, man. I don't want to lean too hard into it, because the more vague a sound is for genre, the more likely it'll get used. You see what I'm saying? But it does sound like a dance hall kind of vibe. I know she's like it's just the album art from one of my tracks I did with that artist. Designed it and everything. Let's see here. I want to do something with this pulse. We could mess with the. Let me see something real quick. Let me see something. We could mess with the rhythm. Toss it. It doesn't need to be too drastic. That's really loud and it's too rhythmic. So let's leave that alone. Let's see what else I got in my bag of tricks here. Honestly, let's just leave this one alone and make a new one. Cool. Yeah, let's go ahead and what should I name this one, guys? Make another one. Another one. Bulk is the name of the game when it comes to sync. Let me see here. What am I going to name it? Trailer effects. Let's put it in here. Pulses. A beat breakdown. Yeah, it does. Yep, that's what we're making right now. Oh, a dark growl pulse. That's what I should make next. I'm just gonna call this one Groove South because it does sound like a dance hall pulse. Wasn't going for that, but it works. So let's start from scratch. I'm gonna open up a new sesh. Again, if you guys have any questions, let me know. I'm here to help as much as I can. I want to try to go live an hour a day. That's my my goal, at least for this month. From there, I can start kind of feeling out like what everybody wants or how I can help most effectively. What about vocal mixing? Vocal mixing would be a cool thing to do. I'm not a singer, but like I can treat vocals. That is something I spent like the last 3-4 months like really studying, and I think I've started to get the hang of it. So that'd be dope. Like vocal chains, how to get airy vocals. What else could we do? I'm gonna write that down. Vocal mixing. Husha. Vocal mixing. Like carving space in your tracks for vocals. That's something that I think everybody should know how to do. So we'll definitely do something like that. All right, let's start with Serum this time. Serum's got some good presets that I might be able to use for a pulse. Okay, let me move this out the way so I can actually see what I'm doing. What do I want to start? Drones, maybe? What do these sound like? That's cool. Is it supposed to be lower? The noise is a little much. Let me turn that down. Crucial vocal mixing. Do I know a singer? I might. I have to get my wife to help me out on that. Because I mean, there's singers, but to do a YouTube video, I'd have to like, it's gotta be some better incentive. Because that would take a minute. What you can do is get dry vocals from like, I don't know, different sample libraries, like what am I thinking of? Pitch, or not Pitch, Splice, or Looper Man, or whatever they're called, and treat those. You can practice with those. That's what I did. Do E flat. That's my favorite note. I can't even hear the pitch on this. If I go up. There we go. Yeah. Turn that back down. Okay, so this is how simple making this stuff is. I'm just gonna loop it for like what, 8 bars. I'm not even gonna play it. What note was that? E flat. Just gonna draw it in. I think it was E3 or E flat 3. Ooh, you know what this sounds like? I made some music earlier today from yesterday's live with some stuff like this. I can't remember it's like a Tuvian throttle singing voice. I'll never forget. I heard it on Star Wars when I was a kid, and I was like, that's the most evil thing I've ever heard in my life. It's awesome. Yeah, Tuvian throat singing. Check this out. Isn't that wild? There we go. Let's put that in there. And then we'll put a LFO on top so that it still has a rhythm. But like, just why not? What key are we in? We're in E flat, so I'm gonna take this and 1, 2, 3. That's probably closer to what it actually is. I'm going to do some research on that. Mongolian throat singing. It's wild, isn't it? It's a really cool texture. And speaking of texture, I'm going to throw thermal on this and see if I can get some cool stuff out of it. Thermal is like one of my favorite plugins from last year. Oops. I like how it spreads the sound. It's like using a phaser or something. Oh, it's not looped. My bad. Let's throw another thermal on top of this to get some cool rhythms, because I know this thing has some stuff. Might be a little too much. I don't know. What do you guys think? It's interesting, but it might be too much. like how long this attack is, so we're gonna bring it up here. I hear a slower. Let's put a kick drum just because. God, that latency is terrible. There we go. Duplicate, 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 duplicate. Now, my favorite kick drum is just a sine wave. It's pure, it's round, I love it. And I use them, they're layered in all my beats. Slow this down even more. We want this to be menacing. Okay, here we go. I'm looking for the rate. So I want this rate to be faster so that it has something to play with the actual, what's it called? The kick. Ghost chin type beat. That's hilarious. Too much ginger ale in the Tuvian throat singing. That sounds kind of cool. Alien Desert. I can dig that. I think that's going to be the name of it. Alien Desert. Pulses. Is it 2 S's? No. You guys are going to find out how bad I really am at spelling. What VST is this? I am using thermal for the pulses, and I'm also using serum at the moment. You can check out exactly what I'm doing on YouTube. This sounds really, really trippy. I'm going to go ahead and throw a compressor on it. Get some more grit and warmth. Saturated a little bit. I kind of wonder what it would sound like if we took some of the bite off of it. Just curious. It would work better for movies if you didn't have as much bite. because normally pulses and drones are put at the front of trailers, and you can't have too much in the face. I got all kind of weird sounds in my head right now for this. Maybe? Let's check this out. Can't even hear this. Come on now. Come on. Give me the bass. That's only a half step off. Oh yeah, tinted vibes. That gives me another idea. Why don't we turn this backwards? Speaking of palindromes, let's see what kind of rhythm we can get from that. I think that's what I'm going to do on this collection of sound effects that I'm doing for this library is like last week we made a bunch of brams and hits that sounded like futuristic animal weapons. It was this weird like Turok vibe. It was kind of cool. I think for this, we're going to go for like tinted themes. I think that would be kind of dope. I don't know what this compressor is for. Whose compressor is this? Whose compressor is this? Emotional damage. We're going to, let me see, where's the reverse? There it is. Down sample. Oh yeah, why didn't I think of that? That's a beautiful idea. Instead of using this crappy, instead of using this, where's my Decimort? Decimort. Shibba-dibba-dibba-doo. So I'm going to turn this off so you guys can actually watch this happen because this is really cool. So if you want to downsample really, really quickly, what you do is you grab this plugin here, you turn on image filter. Yes, I believe. So that it doesn't frequency shift too quickly. And then I'll demonstrate how this works. People was fighting in the comments left and right the other day about this. So, oh wait, duh. It's before the plugin, so you can't see it actually move. Let's try that again. I'll learn how to teach, I promise. So let's do that again. Now you can see all the high information is still there. Look at it just shave off. Right there. That's the spot right there. What was that, 5,000 hertz? Some distortion to this. I love this preset. I just don't like the style. I like the E style. All right, let's bring everything back in. Everything should probably be side chained off of this, because like it's really giving you all the rhythm you need. But it kind of goes well with the kick. We might leave that alone. I'm gonna drag the saturation over before the compressor. Let's keep all this mono. Or do I want it mono? No, it sounds better stereo for sure. Let's just keep, well, that's what we'll do. We'll split it. Split the difference. I've recently started to use, instead of 120 or 100, I've been keeping up to 200 hertz mono because it makes it cleaner. Percussions. So that gives me another idea. I have some sound design of a cello that sounds really interesting. We might use some of that stuff. We can't make these pulses too thick because, again, this is for like trailers, and you want to give them as many options as they need. What if this was up an octave? I kind of don't want the extra phase that's going on the tubi and throat. So what if I just looped it for 4 bars instead of 8? I think that could work. I just wish this pad would fix itself. I know how I can do that. So I want the pad to continue so it doesn't sound like a loop. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stretch out the release, and then I'm going to lower the sustain. We got a question thinking about composition for an action sequence. Hey, that's what's up. I love making cinematic stuff. I really do. I got a bunch of guitar pulses that could work for this. Let me see here. It's got enough though. This is the one I'm looking for. Yeah, this one's dope. So I'm gonna do some sorcery here so I can get the girth of the sample that I want. I think you use simpler. I don't use this very often. Guys in TikTok, if you guys have any other questions, let me know. I'm here to help. Cinematic seams. Oh, bro, it's the best. It's the best. Hands down. If I could just make stuff like this all day instead of trap beats, like, I'll be set. Don't get me wrong, like, everybody loves a good trap beat, but like, when you can make something like this and it fit in a movie, like, chef's kiss. Chef's kiss for sure. Okay, let's see here. Bam. Bam. All right, so what I'm going to do here is this is what I really, really like about Ableton is their simpler function. So like, if I know how to do this correctly, I can loop a certain spot in this track like so. Oh, it's got to be in the right octave because it's sampled. And what it also does is I can crossfade, so like it sounds a little more natural to loop. What key are we in? E flat, but I don't know what key this guitar is in. So we're just gonna figure it out. There we go. Isn't that cool? I just wish I could sync it in time. Oh, we can reverse it? Ooh. Nah, I like it the other way. Yeah, trap beats get old. Like, don't get me wrong. Best VST for a guitar. Raj, I appreciate you, fam. I just saw that you just booked the next class for the sync. Appreciate that. The best electric guitar VST I like to use is, let me show you, is through Contact. Anything orange, I think it's called Orange Tree Samples. Yeah. The Evolution Strawberry from Orange Tree is like magnifique. Magnifique. I'll show you. I'll demonstrate for you real quick. Electric Sunburst is dope, but I'm telling you, these presets for this young plugin right here, I'll just go through a couple of them. Mute this one. Turn this one here. So check these out. Am I too high? Probably too high. So we got this one. Now, Evolution Strawberry has some really, really great riff patterns, but this has better sounds, in my opinion. Let's try another one. Like all the guitar sounds you can even think of, they're. Let's try another one. Oh, the distortion ones are cool too. Siphons through or cycles through different, what's it called, velocities. So if I do it real slow or real soft, there's a half palm, push a little harder. If I push super hard, it gives you the squeal. I'll show you what mute sounds like. Mute's dope too. Velocity. See what I'm saying? You have a little more control. And then like, oh my gosh, the setup stuff on here, like it's already doubling, which is great. So I don't have to worry about stereo. There's some other ones in here that are super dope, but I have like their whole collection. And if you want the strum patterns, like they have some, like they have them in here. So I will have to press in order. Is it down here? It's synced to the BPM we're at now, so it's probably not going to sound too outlandish. I'm telling you, you, bro. This one right here, it's my favorite. So go check that out. I think it's called Orange Tree Samples. If you want real guitar, I've always struggled with finding like legit real guitars as far as sampling is concerned, and I stopped my search after that for sure. Appreciate the share of the live, fam. Awesome. Let's get back to work. What was I doing? I was making this bowed sample. It sounds cooler, an octave lower. So I'm gonna record this and then I'm gonna fix the tempo. Perfect. Now let's make sure that this thing sounds correct. What am I going to do to figure that out? So obviously that's not the tempo. And so what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to freeze this and print it as audio. There it is. So that I can move the beats myself, which tedious, but with sound design, it's not as big of a deal because I'm not trying to make a full song. So I'm going to pull up these so I can see the transients. Actually, it might help me if everything's shorter. Ooh, even better idea. Let's pull up a groove. Let's try it. Nah, that's not gonna work. Let's try a different one. This might work. We don't want random, we want quantize. I think this is what I need to do. Here comes the groove stuff again. Here's the being lazy. Interesting. All right, let's bring in everything again. Can I play a chord? Is that too much? I kind of like this song. Uh-oh. Boss is coming. What would it sound like with drums? Let's go into the library here. Just for kicks and giggles, because I've been on for about an hour. So I need to hop off and get some last minute work done. The library that is asking for me to make sound effects, which is like, hey, there's still enough time. I like to over deliver with low expectations. So in sync licensing, this is something that we talk about in the class, but like, if you ever want to make yourself look really, really good to a library, like make them expect the bare minimum from you, and then just pow, right there in the face. Like you give them like way more than they asked for. That makes you look way more reliable, which in the long run will make you their go-to person for like the custom work, which is where the real money's made. I don't know if these would work. Ooh, percussion? If we could just lose that stupid hi-hat, this would be dope. 39. It probably won't be here. Yeah, it's not gonna, I'm not gonna be able to find it. Yeah, this one right here. Let me throw this in and see what happens. That kick needs to be harder. I'm gonna add a top to that kick. That one's good. This is what happens when you go down the rabbit hole. Oh. It's really flat. If I bring it up to... Actually, let's play the flat 7. So I'm gonna bring it up to D flat. And then I need to fix the synths because the synths are like really, really... Bring it down a little bit more. Okay, cool. Oh, I forgot to put in the kick. I was like, this still sounds too similar. There we go. I don't like that kick anymore. I don't know why. I think it's the top end. It's got the click that I want, but like, it's just too much going on. That's better. I think it's just clipping, which is okay, but I'm looking for a round sound. If I turn on drum bus, I'm sure it'll liven up. Yeah. So we're gonna leave that alone. Oh yeah, for sure. YouTube's everything. Which one? Alright, so that is basically what we started, or what we made. We started with this weird sound. This is actually a bass drum. If I play it down an octave, you can probably hear it. Hold on. The bass is taking over for that. Oops. It was just a bunch of noise, so we went ahead and took that out and made a chord out of it, and then played it up an octave. And then we got this doohickey here. Can I listen to the song? Tell you what I think. We are doing a listening session room thing. I'm planning that hopefully later this month, but it'll be focused on sync licensing to help people get their music ready for sync. So stay tuned. I will be coming back on live multiple times during the week, and we'll definitely have that session. Actually, let me write your name down, and next time when we're doing that, I can let you know. Hold on a second. Where's my notes? Notes. AirSmith Music. Yeah, fam, for sure. We're here to help. Critique is something that I wish more people would do. But yeah, we took that sound and then we added some saturation, some cool rhythms, and some phasers and LFOs. Chadwick came in with the awesome idea of using a down sampler. And now we got this. I mean, you could honestly make the whole thing just this. And then we added... It's probably too many layers. Very cool. And then we added... I don't know why I don't like that kick. I just don't like it. Maybe is it masking? Oh, you know what it is? I know what it is. There's too many bass elements, so it sounds like super muddy. So let's do this real quick. And this is why I love shortcuts. I want to put all these under the same umbrella. And then I'm going to hit G for glue. It's going to pull up a glue compressor. Bada bing, bada boom. Didn't have to look for it. It's already side chained. I just need to link it to my kick drum. And that sounds better. So, ta-da! Alien Desert. Cool name for a cool sound. Thanks so much, you guys, for hanging out and making some weird sounds with me. I think I'm about to dip because I need to actually deliver a bunch of sounds that I've already made. You guys want to hear some? Let me show you what I made. I can't show you the folder because there's some other sensitive information in there. But I can show you what I made. Where's it at? Sound effects, there it is. So we made all kinds of stuff. We made some brams. So you hear these in trailers all the time. All right, we made some different variations of that. No movement. I call that one AWOL Tupperware. I'm so terrible with names. You guys have no idea. Here's another one. All slightly with different sonics. That one's called Gritty Rug. like that one. That one's rubber shrapnel. And that's a saber-tooth tiger. And then let me see the last one here. If Yeezus era Kanye. Yeah. That's what I'm going for. These are like all like, I used a bunch of like army terms. I don't know why, but that's the theme for these Brams. That one has a lot of compression on it. And then the last one. That one's probably the most sane. But we made some hits too. I made a lot of hits. Like we made like over 12 hits. So here's one. What else did we make? We made, this one's called Train Stopper. What up, Adam? Just going through a bunch of sound design before I head off. Here's one. So these are all like cinematic sounds that I've been making over the last 2 weeks. Oh, that one's cool. That one's really cool. And then this one. Got some Matrix sounds in there, if you hear them. But anyways, yeah, I got to deliver all these, and I don't know how long it's going to take, and that's not very entertaining. So I will probably catch you guys next time. I am going to try to go live at least on TikTok once a day, but if on YouTube, we're going to start posting videos hopefully in the next couple weeks. I got to figure out my editing flow because your boy Rusty on the videos. But yeah, if you guys don't have any other questions, thanks for sticking around so long. I really appreciate it. You guys are the best. But yeah, we made some dope stuff today. So I appreciate all you guys with your input and your appreciation. So I will catch you guys later. Cue the outro.